Today was my best friend Ahmed's birthday. He had invited me a week ago. He lives deep in the countryside, right next to a dark, isolated mountain, where no one else lives. I dressed in my best clothes, full of excitement, jumped on my bike, and headed to his house. When I arrived, I knocked on the door. A strange girl answered, and I assumed she was his sister. I asked, "Where is Ahmed?" She looked at me blankly and said, "Ahmed went missing 2 days ago." I panicked. "Did you look for him? Did you call the police?" She coldly replied, "No." Driven by fear, I turned the whole town upside down. I called the police, asked everyone, and posted missing announcements all over Facebook. But Ahmed had vanished, without a trace. I went back to his house, hoping to find his father. The front door was already open, and I could hear terrified screams coming from inside. I rushed in. The same girl was sitting on a chair, laughing hysterically. "Did you find Ahmed?" she mocked, realizing she wasn't his sister and had done something terrible to him. I ran through the dark house like a madman. I entered a pitch-black room. Suddenly, the door slammed shut behind me and locked. What I saw inside paralyzed me with horror. Ahmed was lying dead on the floor, and his family was tied up in the corner, weeping. I quickly blocked the door with a heavy table and a wardrobe to keep that woman out. But then, the terrifying truth hit me. Ahmed's family stopped weeping. They looked at me and began to laugh. They surrounded me in the dark, as I fell to my knees in absolute terror. I woke up gasping for air. It was just a nightmare. I breathed a sigh of relief, sweating in my bed. But then, a loud knock echoed from my front door. I walked over and opened it. Standing there on my doorstep was Ahmed and his entire family, holding a birthday cake, smiling, and wishing me a happy birthday. The trauma from the dream shattered my mind. In pure panic, I slammed the door shut, ran to the window, and jumped out.